Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is Real Crime Uncovered, your ultimate destination for heart-pounding and thought-provoking crime stories and trending gist. Born on the 28th of August 1988 into the family of Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Gofwan, that bundle of joy, a cute little baby boy, was welcomed into this world by his expectant parents and his three amazing elder brothers. The newborn became the fourth and last child of Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Gofwan, and he was named Fwinbe Thomas Gofwan. Fwinbe, popularly known as Bushman, attended his primary education at the Fatima Private School in Jos. He thereafter proceeded to attend his secondary education at the St. Joseph College, Vom. As a purposeful and ambitious child that Fwinbe was, one who already had a very good example from his elder brothers, he anticipated to proceed into the university, and soon he got admission into the famous University of Jos, where he studied and obtained a degree in sociology. Even after graduating from the university, Fwinbe never stopped making efforts to make his life better in all means legal and possible. On October 5th, 2007, Fwinbe, alongside some of his brothers and friends, got involved in a ghastly motor accident. His brothers and friends survived that accident with little injuries, but that was not the case for Fwinbe. Fwinbe survived that accident with life-changing injuries. His condition was so bad that his hip joint had to be cut off and replaced with an artificial hip joint. It was that bad. Fwinbe was bedridden for months after that surgery. He had to go through series of physiotherapy and painkillers to enable him work again. 5 years after the first surgery, he had to embark on another surgery just to ensure that the hip joint was in place and that he could function effectively with his legs. It wasn't a pleasant experience for Fwinbe at all. Fwinbe had to learn how to walk all over again, but thankfully his family, his siblings, his genuine friends were right beside him all through his trying moments, and eventually he pulled through and regained his life once again. Sometime in his journey for greener pastures, Fwinbe was said to have relocated to Kaduna State, where he resided and was operating his business to make life better and to make ends meet. Indeed, he was doing well over there in Kaduna State, but his parents got worried when the killings in southern Kaduna State increased. They advised that he should return back home in Plateau State, where they considered safer than Kaduna State, and more so, he would be closer to his family. Fwinbe considered his parents' advice, and who knows, he himself had probably given it a thought that the killings in southern Kaduna State was becoming too much, and he must have thought he should move back home in Jos and live closer to his parents. And so when his parents advised, it was not difficult for him to understand their point of reasoning. And so he adhered to their advice and relocated back home in Plateau State. At the time that Fwinbe's parents contemplated their son returning to Plateau State, where they considered home and a safer zone, they had no idea that that same place that they thought would be safe for their child was going to turn out, in a twist of event, to be his slaughterhouse. Unfortunately, Fwinbe had bought a minibus in the year 2021, a bus which he had since used since his return to Jos for the business of Indomie distribution. On the 25th of September 2023, Fwinbe, known as Bushman, set out just like every other normal day in search of his daily bread. While he went about his day peacefully, excitedly making plans for the future. Danger was brewing in the corners, just waiting for him to arrive, unknown to Fwinbe. On the evening of that same 25th of September 2023, Fwinbe chatted one of his older brothers known as Wagbol, and he sent him pictures of a piece of land he had developed interest in buying. He was supposed to get back to his brother on the outcome of the negotiation for that land. While his older brother anticipated a call on the outcome of the negotiation of the price of the land, he unfortunately got a call that was going to change his life forever. He was informed that his brother's body had been found. Like, from where to where? How? We're talking of his younger brother that he had chatted with just about 3 hours before that call. So what exactly was this caller talking about? He was completely in shock. I mean, who wouldn't be? It turned out that some minutes after 8 p.m. on the 25th of September 2023, while Fwinbe drove around the Tudunwada Road, a group of motorcyclists, popularly known as Okada riders, mistook the bus, the minibus that Fwinbe was driving, for a bus that was allegedly stolen. And those group of Okada riders chased Fwinbe from the Tudunwada Park up until Domkat Bali, where they caught up with him. Those group of bloodthirsty men in human form brought out sticks, heavy stones, everything that could be weaponized. They used all of those to beat this innocent guy from inside his bus. They dragged him out of the bus. They landed all those weapons on him without having a moment of pause to think, to listen to his plea, to listen to his cries, his begging, his explanation. All of those fell on deaf ears of people who were determined to have blood flow. And there was nobody to save innocent Fwinbe from those hungry lions who were determined to kill Fwinbe without any investigation. They were determined to kill him because they had condemned him without any form of trial. Those bloodthirsty men killed someone's son, a brother, an uncle, an in-law, a fiancé to a young woman. My question is, how did they carry out that dastard act without blinking? How did we get here? Where is our humanity? It was very easy for them to have done everything they did to that innocent young man because he couldn't run away. It was one against a multitude of demons in human form. Considering the leg issue he had from the accident in 2005, Fwinbe could not outrun these people who had vowed that they were going to take his life at that spot on that day. While they humiliated that young man, while they beat him mercilessly, they chanted thief, thief, for something they weren't sure, for something they hadn't confirmed, but they were determined to destroy at all costs. I can imagine how Fwinbe must have cried, calling on his father, calling on his mother, calling on his brothers who have been ever supportive, his friends, his fiancé, but no one was there to save him. And to these blood-sucking demons in human forms, how did you sleep that night? How did you sleep knowing you took a life of a human being like you. For even if Fwinbe was a thief, of which we know he wasn't, did he deserve to die like that? Such level of barbarism in the 21st century. Unbelievable. How exactly did we get to this level of barbarism? Josites, like how? Just how? The gruesome and senseless murder of Fwinbe Thomas Gofwan has left his parents, siblings, fiancé, loved ones, friends completely broken. Like, how do you do this to a people? The news of how Fwinbe was killed has generated a lot of reaction on the internet with different schools of thoughts. One school of thought held the view that the Okada riders in Tudun weather are responsible for killing Fwinbe. It is a known fact. According to this school of thought, they are calling on the Nigerian police force, the Plateau State Command, to have a raid on the Okada riders in Tudunwada. They are saying that that shouldn't be difficult. I mean, they claim that these people knew the exact ones that committed that heinous crime on that fateful night. They are saying that the people who killed Fwinbe are not ghosts. At least it is a known fact that they are Okada riders in Tudunwada. Now it has become obvious that their union is shielding them. Not only that, this school of thought believe that some of the community members in Tudunwada, particularly Madu, are responsible for hiding the culprits of this crime.
The people that killed this guy, they are amongst you in Tudunwada. The people that killed these guys, they are in Mado. Oh, they are all around you. So if you don't bring them to book, you all are murderers. Security operatives, get into Tudunwada. Pick every Okada rider, young, old, middle age, whoever they are, pick all of them. The killers of this young man who brought to book.
This school of thought believe that if the police want to get to the root of this matter and get justice for late Fwinbe, then they know what to do right. It may have been Fwinbe on the 25th of September 2023. But guess what? Tomorrow, it could be you. It could be me. It could be your sibling. It could be our parents. It could be anybody closely linked to you. So if we don't put our voices together to condemn it now, then who would condemn it when it eventually happens to one of our loved ones or to even us? Jungle justice is never justice. I do not care how you want to see it. I do not care your justification. Even if you catch a person red-handed in the act of committing crime, that does not warrant you to take the laws into your hands. We've got laws in our country. These laws are effective. Let the law enforcement agency play their rules. Do not condemn anyone before giving them the chance for a trial. Do not condemn anyone before giving them a chance to be heard. Every accused person deserves a right to be heard. Now, even if that young man was a thief, as you wrongly alleged, killing him in the manner you did or any other manner provided outside the law does not make you better than him. It only confirmed you as the murderers that you are. And there's nothing else to justify your actions. Fwinbe was sadly laid to rest amid tears, wailing on the 2nd of October 2023. We are hoping that the Plateau State Police Command would not let us down, that they will prove us wrong on this and ensure that everyone who raise a stick, a stone, and whatever weapon to facilitate the killing of Fwinbe will be brought to book, and that justice will not only be served but seen as served. So guys, are you new to my channel? If you're new here, please don't leave without subscribing. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to know when next we upload a story. And if you're watching this on Facebook or TikTok, follow our page, like our page for more on real crime and trending gist. And if you enjoyed following the details of this story, please give us a thumbs up and leave your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about jungle justice? I would love to know your opinions, your views about jungle justice, most especially about how innocent Fwinbe Thomas Gofwan was killed. Do well to share this video. In the meantime, guys, it's a cold world out there. Many of us are surrounded by wolves. Take care of yourself. Take good care of your emotions. Take care of your mental health. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to the people around you. And always, always stay safe. I remain Dorcas Ige Olokun and I love you guys.